potentially got quite a lot of anemic pigs out there that we're not really noting, and that can link to lower gain. With the hyperprolific sows is what's happening to the piglets in terms of anemia. And what they did was they went around 20 different commercial farms in Canada and they measured the hemoglobin content at weaning and 21 days, with 6.4% of those pigs being anemic. And actually, even at 21 days, so when they went on to feed containing iron in the supplementation, they actually did see an increase in the anemic pigs at 18%. So I think this is a good opportunity to look at, one, our iron levels, and then maybe how phytate, iron, and superdosing can interact. We go into more vegetable-based proteins. If you look at the background iron, and I've had some conversations with customers, and they say there's sufficient, we're getting background iron through different raw materials like blood meal or fish meal or meat and bone meal. But we're starting to reduce those levels, and we're going to more vegetable-based proteins. So therefore, we're moving, basically reducing that levels of iron in the background iron even. And that background iron is probably not very available. So we're adding phytate into the diet. So what's that going to happen to the overall diet? We're effectively reducing dietary iron levels and increasing the phytate, and we're not really adjusting anything in our iron supplementation. So we're increasing our phytate to iron ratio. They looked at two levels of iron, at 100 ppm and 360 ppm, and they added phytase in at 0, 500 and 2,500, and they measured a hematocrit as a marker for iron status. And what they found was there was a significant effect of going from 100 to 360, so there was a higher level of hematocrit with the higher iron pigs, but at each particular level there was a significant effect to phytase. So going from the 0 to 500 to 2,500, we saw an increase in the hematocrit score, and even at the 360, we saw an even bigger increase in that score. So adding iron and superdosing gave us the maximum amount of utilization, and this is translated here, where we're now seeing that highest level of hematocrit at 32.2%. We've got 360 iron and 2,500 of the phytase. What does it mean when you start looking at it commercially? This is some work from the UK. They did two studies looking at the effect of adding organic iron at an extra 150 ppm over a standard, which was 200 ppm of iron. And basically, when there was no superdosing phytase in there, they saw no difference in that level of performance. They then introduced the superdosing phytase, and they added 150 over the top of the diet. Again, same setup, but this time with superdosing. And all of a sudden, you started to see an increase in that performance.